before we wrap up, I wanted to end with I wanted to ask you, like, so who are your ideal clients, like, for your firm? Like, what are your ideal clients?
Well, we like a mix of sort of clients on the transactional side, i.e., meaning not in litigation, and clients that are in litigation, because I don't think that we can handle 100% litigation. So we like a mix as far as that goes. We really are very diversified. We like a mix of clients where we have corporate clients where we're helping them like defend claims, and we have individual clients or law firms on behalf of individual clients who have like royalty claims on the plaintiff side. And so I like having a mix of plaintiff and defense work because I think it makes me stronger in both. So that is, I think the ideal client is just a balance for us. I will say that most of our engagements, it costs a lot of money to get an audit off the ground or to get a litigation matter off the ground, obviously. And so maybe it shouldn't be this way, but really, I mean, between all of the back and forth we have to do in order to even get the first piece of information, usually there's a lot of negotiation with respect to an NDA or a protective order or something like that. And then there's the tolling agreement. By the time we can get some information, a lot of times our fees are over $10,000. And so that is another consideration. I don't think that we do a good job of serving clients where that seems like a big challenge to overcome. A lot of times that means that their earnings, aren't enough to cover the cost of the audit. Even if we have findings, if they only earned $100 and the error rate is 100%, that means we can find another $100 for them, but our fees for doing that might be more than $10,000. So I think it's just that ideal clients for us, I guess, can afford to do an audit or can afford to quantify damages in litigation or rebut them.
Yeah, perfect. Well, Cedar, thank you so much for this. Like I said, you're my first non-attorney, and I'm so glad that you actually agreed to join us. This was definitely an eye-opener and into the industry that, now that I know what to expect, I'll definitely be giving you a call, especially if I have a high conflict need for an expert witness or someone that can calculate damages for me.
Oh, thank you, Sanjay. And you just reminded me of something that is a good tip for attorneys who are hiring experts. I'm surprised I didn't think of this before. Clear conflicts before you talk to them about the details. You'd be surprised how many conflicts arise. And so now I don't really want to hear anything about the matter until we first clear the conflict. So that is a tip.
Attorneys also tend to be sometimes become a little too comfortable and not realize that they might want to pause and allow you to respond if you're like, hey, this sounds familiar. I already talked to someone about this and it's not what they told me. And so, yeah, I've had a client that actually made the mistake of calling several people, and it was hard to resolve because the person had mentioned it to people he should not have mentioned certain things.
Right.